Welcome to Viral Buzz News. Today we will cover a news story that has sparked significant controversy and concern. Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheatle is facing calls for resignation after failing to respond to basic questions about historic security failures at President Trump's rally. Today, the House Committee on Oversight and Accountability held a hearing titled Oversight of the United States Secret Service and the Attempted Assassination of President Donald J. Trump. During the hearing, both Republican and Democratic members pressed Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheatle about severe security failures that led to the attempted assassination of President Trump, the killing of an innocent victim, and harm to others in the crowd at the campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. Director Cheatle was unable or refused to answer basic questions from committee members, prompting both Republican and Democratic members to call for her immediate resignation. The American people demand answers, and the House Oversight Committee will work with the task force led by Speaker Mike Johnson to investigate this security failure and explore solutions to ensure it does not happen again. Director Kimberly Cheatle repeatedly failed to answer basic questions from Republicans and Democrats related to the shocking operational failures that led to the assassination attempt on President Trump. Did the Secret Service deny additional security to President Trump's campaign? If so, when and how many times? Why did the Secret Service not secure a nearby rooftop with a clear view of President Trump's podium? Were the agents stationed at the rally affiliated with the Secret Service or another department? Did the Secret Service gather any information on the shooter? How were Secret Service resources deployed at the rally? Was there any advance planning by the Secret Service before the campaign rally? In their closing statements, Committee Chair James Comer and Ranking Member Jamie Raskin announced a joint letter requesting the resignation of Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheatle. The Oversight Committee has a strong bipartisan track record of overseeing the Secret Service and will work with the Speaker of the House Task Force, Mike Johnson, to investigate and ensure these failures never occur again. Member Highlights Committee Chair James Comer emphasized that the Secret Service has a zero-failure mission, but failed on July 13th and in the days leading up to the assassination attempt on President Trump. Given the historical security failures in Pennsylvania, the Secret Service has become a face of incompetence, and Chairman Comer urged Director Cheatle to resign. Chairman Comer: the Secret Service has thousands of employees and a significant budget, but now it has become the face of incompetence. Americans demand answers, but they have not received them from the Secret Service. Instead, we learn new facts about the events surrounding the assassination attempt every day from whistleblowers and leaks. Americans demand accountability, but no one has been fired for this historic failure. I firmly believe, Director Cheatle, that you should resign. During questioning by Chairman Comer, Director Cheatle did not clarify or answer basic questions related to the agents assigned to protect President Trump on the day of the assassination attempt. Chairman Comer: how many Secret Service agents were assigned to President Trump on the day of the rally? Director Cheatle: I am not going to go into details about the number of personnel we had there, but we believe there were a sufficient number of agents assigned. Chairman Comer: there are reports that several of the agents assigned to the July 13th rally were temporary agents who are normally not assigned to President Trump, is that correct? Director Cheatle: what we can tell you is that the agents who were assigned to former President Trump were Secret Service agents who provided close protection, and that is what actually happened that day. Chairman Comer: how many temporary agents were there that day? Director Cheatle: quite often, sir, during campaign events, the Secret Service uses HSI or DHS agents. Chairman Comer: have the investigators reconstructed the shooter's movements in the last days, weeks, and months? We need to be confident that they are conducting a credible investigation because some of us sitting here today do not have confidence in the FBI. That is why I will repeat the question. Have the investigators reconstructed the shooter's movements in the last days, weeks, and months? Director Cheatle: I understand your question, Mr. Chairman, and share your concern to ensure that we have truthful information. The FBI is conducting a criminal investigation, the Secret Service is conducting an internal investigation, there are various OIG investigations, and there is an external investigation. Chairman Comer: before July 13th, did the Trump team request additional resources? Director Cheatle: What I can tell you is that for the event on July 13th, the assets that were requested for that day were provided. Representative Jordan, Director, were you guessing or lying when you said you did not deny the Trump team's requests? How many times did you deny them? They asked for help multiple times and you said no. What did you say no to? How many times? Quite basic questions. Director Cheatle. What I can tell you is that when details make a request, there are sometimes alternative ways to handle it. Representative Jordan. The fact that you cannot even answer how many times requests were denied is quite frustrating for the country. Director Cheatle, I hear your frustration. Representative Jordan, this is the information people want to know. They pay your salary. It seems you are taking shortcuts when it comes to protection. That's what I think. You haven't answered a single question from the chairman, the ranking member, or me. You haven't answered any questions. Representative Fox, RNC, noted that the Secret Service receives billions in taxpayer funding, but recent internal surveys suggest that agents are leaving the agency and performance is declining under Director Cheatle's leadership. Representative Fox. The Secret Service receives billions in funding every year. In fact, it has received a 55% increase. It is clear that a lack of financial resources is not the cause of the staffing shortage. In 2022, the Secret Service saw nearly half of its workforce leave in 1 year. Director Cheatle, we are committed to hiring the best. Our men and women prioritize service to themselves and the culture of doing the job well. Representative Fox. Those on the front line have a great culture. They were willing to risk their lives to protect President Trump. I have no confidence in the agency's leadership culture. Representative Raja Krishnamurthy, D.Ill, criticized Director Cheatle for failing to answer basic questions related to video footage showing the armed man positioning himself to shoot President Trump at the July 13th rally. Representative Krishnamurthy, Director Cheatle, if you weren't sure about some answers today, you should have come prepared with your lawyers to inform the public. People want to know, and I'm sure the public doesn't like your approach. Director Cheatle, yes, I understand. Representative Krishnamurthy, the footage shows the shooter standing in a position where he could have easily shot President Trump. It's clearly visible in the recorded footage. Why were Secret Service resources not available to prevent this man from shooting? Director Cheatle. Yes, I understand. The hearing today revealed a troubling lack of accountability and transparency within the Secret Service. Director Kimberly Cheatle's repeated inability to answer fundamental questions has heightened concerns about the agency's competence and preparedness. The call for her resignation underscores the urgency for a thorough investigation and reforms to ensure the safety and security of public figures. As the Oversight Committee and the task force led by Speaker Mike Johnson continue their work, the American people remain vigilant, demanding clarity and accountability from those entrusted with protecting the nation's leaders. The failures exposed at this hearing serve as a stark reminder of the need for rigorous oversight and effective management within critical security agencies. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and activate the notification bell for more Viral Buzz news. See you in the next video.